Okay, so we're going into Genesis, then we're going to Genesis 6. No, that's Genesis 8. Okay, and then the next one is... The next one, and then the last one is 6. So 6 could be significant for someone. Again, we're in the month of 6, the month of June 6. But he kept saying Revelation 6. Okay, so this is talks about here the 7 seals. Again, 7 could be significant. Also, when I did the 25 of jobs, it kept telling me Proverbs 7. So some of you, Proverbs 7 could be significant. But there's each of these messages are all related. Again, God is trying to put different messages for each of the signs, okay, after I do this, okay? But this is you guys, you also have to do your own work. Just like I did my work and did the research, you got to do your own work, okay? You got to do your own research, your own thing. What does it mean to you? Pray to him, talk to him. What does it mean to me? What does this number mean? And stuff like that, okay? You got to do your own work, okay? I'm just giving you the homework that I got, the assignment that I finished, and then I'm passing it to you because each of you, you know which, your soul is going to know which assignment and which is. And again, God talks to you in codes like this because the enemy is trying to attack it, and he's trying to not give the answers or stuff away to the enemy so that it could be specifically for you, so that way it's protected, because the message is just for you. It's not for your other enemies, not for other people, it's for you. Okay, all right, so Revelation 6 3 and 2 and 3, he kept saying. Okay, Revelation 6, and I looked and behold a white horse, and its rider had a bow, and a crown was given to him, and he came out conquering and to conquer. And the 3, when he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature say, "Come." And out came another horse, bright red. Its rider was permitted to take peace from the earth, so that people should slay one another, and he was giving a great sword. So something about a sword, something about red. It could be significant for some of you, but definitely second. We'll talk about 2. There's a lot of 2 messages in this dream as well. 2 dreams, 2 mansion, 2 houses. The 2 the crystal doors, right, in the dream. The 3 girls, females, the 6 priestess, okay. The ocean up and down has to mean something, right? It could be an infinity, right? But yeah, Revelation 3 and 2, 5, he says. 5, when he opened the 3rd seal, I heard the 3rd living creature say, "Come," and I look and behold a black horse. Okay, so we have the first one is a white horse. So white, red, black. Could be a flag. Maybe could be a flag. Maybe a flag has white, red, black. Maybe, or it could be someone's shirt or something like that, or something about a horse could be significant. Some of you maybe could have horses, or have a bunch of horses, want to buy horses or something like that. Again, we can look into it, what horses mean in terms of this revelation, but that could be your homework. I'm going to do my own homework, but that's for you. Go check Revelation 6, just literally is a free Bible. Just if you're not into, but you want to decipher what's going on within yourself, like your spirit, your intuition is telling you that maybe this message is for you, you will know if this message is for you, okay? If it's not, just continue going with your life, okay? But specifically, so we have a white horse, and the rider had a bow. A bow could be significant. A crown was given to him. He came out conquering and to conquer. So I guess this white could mean like a purity, sincerity, someone who has integrity, someone who's sincere, who's honest, that is coming out to kind of like conquering and to conquer. So usually conquer again, this is how The colonization comes in, okay? Remember, the Bible was written by people who have really old patriarchy mentality, okay? So when we look at conquering and conquer, if we have a decolonized mind and we decipher this, we are looking at it in a sense where this person is not coming in to say, okay, I own this is mine, that's colonial, right? We are not talking about that. When we're trying to decipher, thank you, Holy Spirit, they say, yes, this is what they're trying to say. We have to decolonize also the Bible. And I'm going to show you how, in a way, to do it, okay? Conquer and conquer. That's those specific words. Remember, words have meaning. Words have power, okay? Give me a second. I'm going to turn on the light. Okay, yeah. It's getting darker, and I wanted you guys to see me, look at me. But again, that could be significant. Now we're going to the light. After we went through the shadow, which I'm the early revelation, I'm done with the numbers. So now we turn on the light. Okay, so here's the light. Okay, conquer and conquer are words that in the colonizing mindset, right? We've always been having that mentality. We need to conquer. We need to have possession of someone, have to control someone, have to dominate someone and control, right? So these words have a lot of power into it, right? So when you give the meaning intensely of words, you know, they can manifest, right? They can manifest, right? So we look at conquer, right? Meaning. Okay. So conquer, it says overcome and take control or a place or people by use of military force, right? Successfully overcome a problem or weakness. Climb a mountain successfully. Do you see how the perspective and meaning means something completely different? But now let's look at what is the definition, the meaning of the opposite of conquering, right? Or the similar meaning, but just using a different word, okay? So for example, in terms of the similar, let's say we say annihilate, defeat, vanquish, right? Beat, right? So if we change those words with conquer, right? The other one is overcome, get better off, right? Master something, master a certain skill, so a certain self-discipline, right? The other one about ascending, right? Or it could be mount climbing or climbing, right? So if we go back to this specific word, right? And we say, okay, how can we use not conquering or conquer, but perhaps it could be given to him and he came out and said conquering or to conquer, right? But it's not about that. If we shift that into what we're trying to say in a way, because we're trying to interpret that specific meaning. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Even in Bible, books, anything, you have to decolonize. You have to do this type of work and understand it from your perspective, and also look at it also within the fact that you have all limited belief in programming as well. That not comes from the lifetime that you're living right now or that you've been taught by your parents, but also past lives. This is why decolonization, shadow work, inner work, it's work. Going to therapy and healing is work, but it's not considering this system. And that's what we're telling you. When you heal, which the devil doesn't want you to do, it distracts you, creates all these things for you not to do this type of work because it's work. That you don't get paid or something like that. You don't get anything. But at the end of the day, you get even better. The spiritual blessing, there's a spiritual abundance that it's not really seeing in the 3D, it's seen in the spiritual realm, in the 5D, 7D, or the 12D, which is why it's not something that is known or taught, because it's something that you cannot touch. It's something that it's you, that it's born within you, that is already within you, but you have to unlock it. You have layers and layers of that. But that's it. It's like we're being taught in program limited to keep that locked, right? To keep that hidden and conform and seek external things and not be obedient and get tempted and lustful and all these things, you know what I'm saying? And always seeking stuff outside of ourselves so that we lose the focus of looking within ourselves, okay? So Revelation 6 has a specific meaning, especially with shadow work and inner work, and that's what I'm trying to help you understand. And then we're going to go into each of the signs, okay? But absolutely, when you do conquer and conquer, we don't want to use those words. Those words are colonial. So we need to, that's how you dismantle. Okay, next. What is a better word for that they're trying to say here? A crown was given to him, and he came out to teach people about ascension. master, teach people about sustainability, teach people about equity, not control and abuse people, not use oppression. And do you understand? Do you see what I'm trying to say? I'm not changing the Bible. I'm not doing that. But I'm using better words that should have been used in the past that it better fit this generation, that fits this mentality now. Do you see what I'm trying to do? Just try. Any of the words that you know that you already have passed that you know that you did the study, you did the shadow work, you did the colonization, you are in the anti-racism, you are in the anti-white suppression, you are advocate, activist, a climate activist, you're not working, you're not doing the status quo, you're just doing it just to pay the bills, but then that's it, you don't conform to any of this fucking bullshit. Do it. You'll see there's also inner peace in that healing. Okay? You will see that. Especially if you're doing tarot and you're psychic medium and stuff like that. Be that spiritual gangster too. Teach your people how to decolonize, how to see things from a different perspective. It's not just like, oh, let me show you the fortune telling, and let me tell you what's going to happen in the future. Let me tell you what your twin flame soulmate, blah, 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 blah. No, there's more than that. There's more work than that. Yeah, you do your work, but also teach other people how to do it too, right? Don't be selfish. We all here learning different lessons, right? And I appreciate so much those beautiful psychic mediums and tarot readers in this channel that are amazing, that they're not only going and doing them, delivering the message, showing the messages that they're literally from the divine, and also teaching you how to, overcome this thing, how to deal with this thing, and that making you understand that you have to heal. That it doesn't matter if you get triggered and stuff like that. That's on you to deal. Like, stop going in the comments and doing stuff to other people because they trigger you. Because oh my God, that actually happened. Like, no, like that's just, you need to work on yourself. And a lot of us are not taught this mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the lessons. Thank you. Okay, Holy Spirit said yes. That's one of the lessons. The why, changing that mentality. Those words have meaning, and then when you shift the meaning, you literally also have the authority within this 3D to take that colonial, because colonial, conquer, all that stuff is demonic. You trying to rebuke it, dismantle it. That's how you also have the authority to dismantle and send the fucking devil back to hell. Do you understand? That's how you do it too. That's what this colonization is important, okay? That's why the indigenous community have been doing this for many thousands of years. They've been trying to tell you, let go of this colonial shit. Stop idolizing these people. It's nature, it's earth, it's our spirit. Because they're smart. They are supposed to be in the front doing what these stupid people don't know what to do. They're useless. Anyways, that's what they're attacking them on social media too. That's why we're getting attacked and getting our posts and stuff removed, because it doesn't serve them, it doesn't blah blah blah. Like, they want to keep that illusion and stuff like that. They know that we're here to break that illusion, to help you guys stay woke. Okay? All right, the next thing he said, yeah, so the red horse. The other one came out the second. So we have the first horse, which is a white horse, and let me see what it means. If you can see the meaning of it. Yeah, okay. So it says that in the study message, it says the horse's colors are like those in insect, I'm not sure. They symbolize representatives sent by God to patrol the earth. Only by the lamb's permission can the horses and their riders inflict death. So some of this is going to be, and so far I'm giving you the 3 seals, right? The first one, the second, and the third. And only these are sent by God, okay? So, yeah. So the next horse is red, the color of blood. Its rider is giving a great sword. This symbolizes permission to take peace from the earth. The result is that warring armies kill each other. Yeah, so the second horse, like number 2, red could be significant, a sword could be significant, someone could be, a sword fighter, or someone who is into sword fighting. Some of you have a past life where you used to have swords and now you don't know why you like swords. Like I love swords. I don't know why, but also I've seen in the spiritual realm that I have my own sword that I fight. But some of you in the spiritual, you don't know why you're attracted to swords. Why you want to, you keep them or you store them or something like that. You keep them as a collection or something like that. You could be someone from the past life that you had swords and you were in battles and stuff like that. You were battling stuff, right? You were bringing justice or something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, red can be significant. Yeah, when they open the third seal, so the third number 3, again, and a lot of my dreams was a lot of 2s, 3, 6, you divide by 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, yeah. So the third living creature said, come, and then the black horse, and his rider had a pair of scales in his hand, and I heard what seemed to be a voice in the midst of the 4 living creatures saying, a quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and wine. Like screaming at it. So it says the rider on the black horse carries scales for measuring grains and their prices. A voice reveals inflated grain prices, 8 to 10 times normal. That happens with the gas prices. That happens with all these are normal. The prices of food and stuff like that. Like war and disruption of commercial routes will produce scarcity. This will drive prices up. The command not to harm the oil and wine may have a social significance because the rich were the primary consumers of oil and wine. Get it now? Do you see why? Also that too, you noticing like during this pandemic, how the rich got richer, how the gases went up and all these things. Like you're seeing it right now. I'm not giving this prophetic thing. It's not something that you don't know. You're feeling it, right? If you drive a car, you see it, right? And that's why they don't like people talking about non-fossil fuels because they benefit from that. And this is something that is going to be revealed. Black could be significant, right? These people, command not to harm the oil and wine may have a social significance. The command not to harm the oil and wine may have a social significance because the rich were the primary consumers of oil and wine. That could be a message for some of you if you needed some confirmation about why we have to change system, why we have to change from capitalism, why we should not have fossil fuel, because we're literally having warnings of climate change. We're having all types of warnings. Yeah, that's why most of us who are speaking the truth about justice, clarity, and stuff, we're getting attacked by literally everyone, right? Especially these corporations who benefit heavily about these oils, and it could be wine. Someone can own a wine winery, somebody can own oil company or something like that. A lot of all of these people are fucking demonic and shit. That's it. Like they're greedy, hoarding and stuff like that, and they think that they're gonna continue doing this. That's why I show you guys some of these messages is literally their fate. But again, I'm just here the messenger. I only give you guys the messages to let you know what's going to happen. Either, again, this is past, present, or future. The time is dream, prophetic, or I don't know how I'm going to name it. I'm just going with the flow here. All right. Now, I think that's it. What I have for you. I told you about the 3 numbers. They're yours. You can do what you want. You can play in the lottery. Let me know in the comments if you got something, or I don't know. Let me know if it helped you in somehow, somewhere. I am going to, each of these numbers also are included into each of the signs. So remember, we all have the signs within ourselves, okay? So go check your birth chart. I highly recommend that so you understand yourself. You see like, okay, my first house is Pisces, or I have my moon rising this, Libra or Scorpio or something like that, okay? But specifically in these dream, okay, now let me tap into this. I think we're done. Oh, yes, surrender. Look at the one that keep pop out, surrender. The hangman, which here is called the apostles. All right, so in a specific dream, after I pray and did these numbers, I deciphered the numbers afterwards, right? Like I try to break them down, like I was guided to do breaking down, okay? So each of them, all right, so let me see how I explain this. I show you in a picture already. Maybe I'll show you here or here. I don't know where I put it. But each of this, I show you that they have a specific message, okay? So this is for the month of June, but also the healing messages, I'm going to move it into the 3 months for these specific signs, okay? For the next 3 months, this will be your messages, okay? So if you're called or want to get into it, go into my Patreon, it's going to be there, okay? But I will give you some insight in the month of June about these specific things. I won't leave you hanging, okay? If you can't afford the Patreon, okay? No worries. And also that too, I will give you messages along the way, along the month, okay? Don't worry. But if you're more than that, you're able to support this channel, support this community and stuff like that, and help us, you know, what we're doing, my work and what I do here. And yeah, so you're able to decipher the messages, okay? Especially for yourself, or to help you in, you know, in any type of way. That too, guys, I have my emails in the description, so if you need some type of prayer or something that you would like to tell me, or if you asking for some type of guidance or something like that, don't be afraid to send me an email or something like that and let me know. You know, I'm always supportive. I'm always there to help you out too, okay? So I usually do that. I do that with my family, with my aunts, and we pray for other people as well. So if you're going through some type of situation, I know that prayer is not, you know, for example, if you're going through some financial situation or something like that, you know, but either way, I am able to help you in any type of way if you need to, or maybe pray to help you get some type of job or get some type of financial or something, if you apply for a loan or something like that, or anything like that, I can help you out as well, okay? Eventually, one day, I will be able to help people financially. I will let you know. Until then, sometimes I can. Sometimes God gives me some type of monetary things, and then He told me not to touch it, and then I have to give it to somebody. So sometimes that happens, okay? So again, subscribe, get into the vibe, get into this family. You know, we all help each other here. We all help each other out. But again, helping somebody does not necessarily have to be about money. Not necessarily be, yes, money in this 3D is important. But at the end of the day, when we're doing the spiritual work, we understand that it's not just money. When you're doing the work, you know that money is not everything. That is, yes, once you have what you need, your balance and everything is, you don't need anything else. And whatever it is extra is something that you want, okay? And that's different than what you need, okay? Because a lot of people don't have the need or want, and that's what we're trying to kind of fix here, right? Because we live in an inequality world, and we're trying to fix that together, right? So that's something that we have to keep in mind, that when your cup is full, or when you have balance or anything like that, if you're able to help someone, do it, okay? That's it. So yeah, so basically each of the signs, I got a specific numbers, right? After I deciphered that, and that was literally, I was divinely guided to create this. And then there were specific 5 messages. So 5 could be significant. 5 talks about change. Also, 5 is Jonah in the Bible. So that's something that some of you could go read, okay? But there's specific 5 messages. Maybe I'll put them in specific, could be an urgent message or something like that, where I'll put these there, or they could be in the Patreon. I will let you know. Perhaps some of these 5 messages could be related to the 3 signs that were specific. Oh. That were specific to not come into the screen, like they didn't pop out, okay? So, yeah. So for the month of June, we have every sign here. We have Virgo, we have Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Now, Cancer, Pisces, that's for you. I will add your healing messages for the 3 months, because your 3 months is already made. I already made it, but I'm going to add it into the Patreon, into your reading of that 3 months, okay? for this, because your messages came out before I had this dream. So whatever it is, I mean, you're gonna have your June message, but the healing messages and whatever the Holy Spirit tells me that I'm going to leave in the Patreon is going to be in Patreon, okay? Your healing messages, okay? But the month of June, I'm going to be giving you your messages, okay? Now, we have Sagittarius, Taurus, Aries, Leo, who came out. And then we have, so the ones that didn't come out was Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn. I'm still going to see why. So I'm letting you guys know here now is because I'm not sure why. I know that today I got revealed about Scorpio, which is number 18, because I see that Scorpio, the sign, came in the Egyptian, so that's why they were telling me. So there's something about, and then we have Libra and Capricorn. I'm still trying to decipher. For some of you, I keep hearing spell work, witchcraft, okay? So some of you are dealing with heavy spiritual warfare. Either you're doing this, a Libra or Scorpio or Capricorn is doing this, or someone's doing it to a Libra or a Capricorn. At least in my community, in my collective, or it could be in a collective general. Remember, this is general, okay? But then we have 4 messages that are specific for Libra and Capricorn. I will have to pray and ask, but basically your readings are going to be more in the end because these ones are already ready to go. But I will let you know in your reading which one of these pile was for you, okay? Once I get the confirmation. I haven't got any confirmation for these 2. I will let you know what's going on. Some of you, if you have Libra or Capricorn or Scorpio in your chart, it could be significant. Go check where in your chart you have these 3 signs, okay? That's why they're letting me know. Check your chart. Check your chart, okay? And check where exactly Libra and Capricorn and Scorpio you have in your birth chart. It could be related to finances, it could be related to health, it could be related to a lot of things, okay? But that's why it's important to check it out to see what exactly, because that is also part of the shadow work and inner work that you got to do, that maybe you're not really seeing, or you're kind of ignoring, or someone's trying to tamper it for you not to see. You have a lot of people right now doing this type of, they know about birth chart, they know about stuff like that. Like, don't be naive, okay? So basically, I feel like the Holy Spirit, God, Jesus, your ascended masters, your spirit guides are trying to warn you about something that is happening right now in this lifetime for you, that it has happened in your past life, that is affecting your life right now. Perhaps it's creating some blockages right now. Perhaps it's preventing you from being with your person, or someone in that who has this type of sign is preventing you from being with your person, or preventing or doing some type of stuff to your finances, your health right now, okay? So they're trying to help you out. Also, if you're being in that kind of not woke or ignorant and stuff like that and not really sure, or if you're confused or not sure what's going on, this is the clarity and the truth for you. You take it however it resonates. You use discernment. All right. I think that's it for you guys. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. So they're letting me know to let you know these specific messages and leave it right here. So angel messages, numbers that could be significant after you see this from the dream. And then you go ahead into your June sign and check your reading, okay? But these messages are to end this specific messages or dream. Okay, so first one I got 33, which is a master number. I keep seeing 33 my entire life, so some of you could be seeing that a lot. 3333, 333, 333, the time and stuff like that. 23. Okay, master number. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. Okay, so this message could be significant for that Neptune new moon. Perhaps you're planning on manifesting something new project, new things. This new moon, the 28th, I think. Yeah. And also that too, we have Neptune and retrograde in Pisces, which is really heightened, and a lot of intuitive and downloads, you know, write down your dreams. That's what I was showing you guys. Like, I wrote down my dreams, I put it in a, like, you know, if I didn't have time to write it, I voice it, try to remember it, right? And then try to decipher it, because there's messages and things that you gotta locked up. Okay, it's like a puzzle. You gotta figure out the puzzles. Okay, at least for me, as I am an alchemist and astrologer, tarot reader, and also an activist, I gotta decipher it even a little bit more deeper than most, because I need to also understand it. Like, you're talking about things that are going to happen in the climate and the environment for my people, because I'm very protective of my people. But that too, for others of you, it could become something completely different. It could be a project, a business, a book, a collaboration, you know, it could be many things, you know, you don't know. Some an invention, some of you are visionaries, some of you are very conscious creatives. I have a lot of conscious creatives here. Artist, musician, could be a song, could be something, you know, it's something that your soul will resonate with these messages. Okay, yeah, so 13 can be significant. 13 of July, 13 next month, 13 something, 13. Okay, that too, angel messages could be anything, you know, your angels are trying to advise you something. But one of them is that some of us are in that expansion process right now, right? So that too is like, don't be afraid to expand, don't be afraid to let go a little, to be different. Okay, 13, you are a can't say it. You are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. I am confident. Yes, you are. And you got to be confident. God is telling you, like, I want you to be confident. I want you to stand up for yourself, right? And for that, you need that healing, especially if you're being in abusive, traumatic experiences and stuff like that. They were there to teach you how to overcome that fear of not feeling good enough, not, you know, you gotta overcome that, okay? That too, those people were there to block your communication, keep you trapped, keep you thinking that you're, you know what I'm saying? So it's you gotta work on that, okay? 6. Yes. Did we pass a portal too, the 6 portal as well? Yeah. So your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. Yay. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. Yes, stay positive, okay? You gotta keep that good thoughts. That's why I tell you, meditate 20 minutes, you know, to control your thoughts, to help you, not control, it's kind of like balance your thoughts, you know, like really understand, because sometimes you're gonna have, it's okay to have negative thoughts, it's okay to go down, you know, but don't stay there. That's the point. Because some of us stay in that victim mentality, codependency, and like, oh, and then we stay in there because everyone feels sorry for us, and you want them to feel sorry so that you can get validated, so you don't do anything, and you understand? That's what I'm saying. Don't do that. It's okay. Okay, I understand. Validate your inner child. You know, just like a child. Like, okay, all right, let's soothe you. Okay, you're good. You go. Okay, next. Do you understand? Do you understand? Dark, light. But they don't stay there. They don't stay on one side and no, they go. They go. You transmute. Transmute that energy. Use that energy for good. Okay, how can I use this energy? If you need to rest, you need to rest. Listen to your body. Your body's teaching you how to balance, how to nurture yourself, how to, you know, and then continue going. Don't stay stuck there. Don't stay in that depression, anxiety stuff. Like, if you need medication, then go do it. You need therapy, go do it. Don't just say it and stay stuck and stagnant. The whole point of that is like, we're trying to move forward, trying to continue and helping ourselves. Helping is not easy. Helping ourselves, helping the planet, helping others, it's not meant to be easy. You have to transmute of that and continue going, okay? Time doesn't suffer anything. Again, God doesn't really work with time. Everything is divine timing. That's why we keep telling you guys time is an illusion. That's why we're also telling you that healing takes time. But it's not like we're saying time is divine timing. It's like, it could be for a long time, right? Now, again, 6. Lots of 6 over here. A wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am Santa. Do you see why we meditate? Do you see why we pray? We connect with God and stuff like that? He's trying to help you as well, because your thoughts are all over the place. Also, it comes from generation and stuff like that, and you having all these trauma and all this stuff, like, it doesn't help you manifest. It doesn't help you manifest good thing. That's why you feel like crap because you can't do anything. It doesn't work for you, and then you start projecting and be negative to other people, and then it just continue going, and then you blame other people because things are not happening for you. Oh, blah blah blah. Like, instead of looking at others, pointing at others, look at yourself. What are you doing to yourself to change your situation instead of looking at others? That's the whole point. Don't point at other people. Don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Just focus on you. What can you do now that it can help you shift that mindset, that frequency? Because we all of us are learning lesson for somebody, okay? I know I'm learning a lesson for a lot of my community. I know I'm learning a lesson for my children. I know I'm learning a lesson in my work. I know I'm learning a lesson for my future partner, whatever. Different things. Everybody has a lesson to teach to others. But it's how you react that matters at the end of the day, okay? All right, guys. Woo, this was very long, but it was very healing and very good, and I hope it helps you. Let me know if it gave you some clarity, brought you some enlightenment. Other than that, yes, this might be long. Yes, this was different. I don't know if probably I'm putting different parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Maybe there's many parts. We'll see. But other than that, it will be in the playlist of June. So if you feel called to, because I'm always delivering download messages and stuff, and it's gonna, if you can't find it, just go into the playlist, look at June, and you can see which messages are for you. So I'm gonna get into each of the signs, the messages for this month, and then Patreon after that. So yeah, guys, I will see you there. I love you. I hope everything goes well with you. I hope this message was enlightened for you. Let's sorry, I did it a little late, but let's see if it's like stuck. Clear the energy, clear the air. Is that it, Holy Spirit? I think that's it. Yeah, that was the prophetic dreams that I have for you. Now I'm gonna tap into each of the signs. Remember, we all have these signs, so some of these messages could resonate, or somebody, make sure you like, you comment, and you share so other people can receive the messages. And thank you so much, guys, for your support on my channel of the collective, or sending good vibes my way. Yeah, it really does help. It helps. Also, thank you guys for your emails and confirmations. Some of you send me beautiful emails confirming that things have happened for you, that any of my messages have helped you shift and do things differently, and it has helped you in a long way. You have been able to connect with your family again. You're able to build better, balanced relationship and stuff like that. So I'm really, really happy. It actually makes me feels really good. So thank you. So keep sending me your emails. Keep putting your comments out there. Healthy and happy comments, though. I'm very keen of blocking people and ghosting and blocking people and removing comments. I will not accept offensive and toxic comments, okay, or emails. All right. But other than that, thank you so much. I love you. I hope this was helpful for you. Make sure you pray up and meditate after listening to these messages, and I'll see you in your week.